Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel that is still Elena. This video is all about today's English 10th class English public examination full question paper answer key. Okay guys, so without skipping the video, just watch till the end. I'll show you each and every question answer. Okay, just check it out whether you have written correct or wrong, and you have to tell me how many correct questions you have written. Okay, just comment me below how many marks you'll get, inshallah. Okay, let's see the answers for this. So section A is reading comprehension. Here passage is given from the lesson Glimpse of India. Okay, so first question is, what unique tradition do Corgi homes have? Answer is, the unique tradition of Corgi homes have a tradition of hospitality, and they known for sharing tales of valors and bravery. Okay, next second question is, who was the first chief of the Indian army and what was his connection with Korg? So, General Koryappa was the first chief of Indian army, comma, he was a Korgi. Okay, next third question, what type of fish is mentioned as being abundant in the waters of river Kaveri? So, answer is B, Mahashir. Okay, let's see the fourth question, which is, what is the primary source of water for the river Kaveri? Answer is B, the hills and the forest of Korg. Next, fifth question, what activity do elephants enjoy in the water? Answer is bathing and scrubbing. Next, so this stanza is given from poetry, okay? And the poem is A Tiger in the Zoo. So let's see the sixth question. Where is the tiger in the first stanza? The tiger is in the cage. Next, second question, seventh question. Seventh question. Why should the tiger lurk in the shadow? Answer is, the tiger should lurk in the shadow to hunt prey like plump deer. Okay, next eighth question. What emotion does the tiger show? Answer is A, unexposed anger. Next, ninth one. Who passes by the water hole? Answer is fat deer. Next, tenth one, where should the tiger hide himself? Answer is B, in the long grass. Now we'll see the next stanza, means next paragraph, which is from non-detail. Okay, so it is taken from the lesson A Question of Trust. Okay, so from this we are going to have 5 questions. Let's see. 11th question is, what kind of books did he love? Answer is B, rare and expensive books. 12th one, where did he serve his first and only sentence? Answer is C, in the prison library. 13th one, why did he buy the books secretly? Answer is B, because he bought them with stolen money. Next, 14th one, he was preparing himself for a robbery at Dash. Answer is A, shot over Grunk. Next, 15th one, where had the two servants gone that afternoon? Answer is B, movies. Now we'll see the 16th question, okay, which is a pie chart. Okay, let's see the questions of this. Here the first question is, what does the pie chart show? Answer is, the pie chart shows the problem faced by the people in the city. Okay. Next, second question, what is the percentage of water supply problem in the above pie chart? Answer is 12%. Third one, dash percentage of crime is mentioned in the above pie chart. So crime is mentioned 13%. That's why 13% B is the answer. Next, fourth one, the least worried problem is corruption. So corruption is a 3%. That's why C. Next, fourth one, choose the correct statement based on the pie chart. From this three, A is the correct one. Okay, the burning issue is in the pie chart is unemployment. Okay, from all of this, unemployment is the big issue. Okay, 41%. Next, 17th question is of jumbled sentences. Okay, so one paragraph is given. You have to read and understand this entire paragraph. So here some sentences are given. You have to read the sentences and you have to order it correctly. So first B sentence will come, then E sentence will come, then A sentence will come, then D sentence will come, then C. So the correct order of the jumbled sentences are B, E, A, D, C. Okay, next section B is grammar part, which is grammar and vocabulary. Let's see, first 18th question is, here we have given one sentence. We have to rewrite this sentence by using which is a relative clause. So answer is, I often go to Mumbai. So question is, I often go to Mumbai, full stop. Mumbai is the commercial capital of India. Answer is, I often go to Mumbai, comma, which is the commercial capital of India. Okay, next 19th question. One sentence is given, we have to change it into passive voice. Okay, so question is, my sister has drawn this portrait. So but if I change it into passive voice, then it become, this portrait has been drawn by my sister, full stop. Okay, next 20th question. Here one sentence is given, we have to change the reported speech, change into reported speech. So the question is, the old woman asked Valli, why do you travel alone? So answer is, the old woman inquired Valli why she was traveling alone. Okay, full stop. Next 21 question number is, two sentences are given. We have to put the correct preposition. Let's see. First one is, Geeta jumped dash in the water to help her sister into the river. Next second one, Gautam is good dash English, good at English. Next 22nd question is, edit the passage. One passage is given, we have to edit it. So air pollution is emerging like is given. So emerging as a global problem among no around the world, among the world, no, around the world. Next, much of our cities. Here much is used for quantity. Here many of our cities, okay, have industries which is responsible for 20% of the population. Here industries are given which is a plural. Here industries are given which are plural, that's why or we have to use. Is used for singular and are is used for plural. Here industries are plural, that's why are is used or should be used. Okay, let's see the 23rd question, which is, we have to put the correct articles. Okay, first one is, can you turn off dash light, the light? Next second one, he has taken dash taxi to the station. He has taken a taxi to the station. Okay, why I have put in, why I have put, because taxi is a single thing, that's why a is used, and at the same time t is a consonant, that's why a. Okay, got it. Now we'll see the 24th answer. Here, change the reported actions by using would or used to. Okay, so first question is, he played for hours with a selection of toys. So answer is, he would play for hours with a selection of toys. Next second question, when I was 5 years old, I followed my brother all over the place. Okay, he was talking about his childhood. Okay, that's why we have to use used to. So the answer is, when I was 5 years old, comma, I used to follow. I used to follow. Here followed is given, but whenever you have, when you use used to, then the next should be V1 verb. Okay, I used to follow my brother all over the world, full stop. Next 25th question is, sentences, two sentences are given, we have to use the noun modifier. Means we have to two sentences, we have to make a single sentence by using these two sentences. Let's see. The teacher used a marker. The marker is black and permanent. Answer is, the teacher used a black permanent marker. Okay. So next second question. He bought a shirt. The shirt is white and cotton. Answer is, he bought a white cotton shirt. Okay. Next 26th question is, here giving advice. The question is, your brother rides the bike very fast. Advise him to be cautious. So answer is, please ride your bike slowly and carefully. Your safety is important. Okay, in this way you can write. Next, 27th question is, one small paragraph is given in which some words are underlined. Okay, so what we have to do, we have to write down the synonym for the underlined word. Okay, here help box is given. From this you can pick the correct synonym and write it down. Okay, so here brink synonym is edge. Next, muster up synonym is gather. Next, plunge synonym is dive. Next, desperate synonym is hopeless. So likewise, 28th question is, here we have to write down the antonyms. Antonyms means opposite words of the underlined word. So luckily opposite is unfortunately, booked opposite is cancelled. Next, front opposite is back, covered opposite is uncover. Okay, if you read this paragraph again, so unfortunately the seat cancelled for me was at the extreme back. I uncovered the floor. I uncovered the floor around my feet with newspapers. Okay, let's see the answer for 29th question. Here we have to use the right forms of verb. In the brackets we have given words. From this we have to pick the correct word and put it in the blank. Let's see. Kisa Gautami became weary and hopeless and sat down at the wayside watching the lights of the city as they flickered up and were extinguished again. So this paragraph is already taken from your textbook itself. Okay, next 30th question is, complete the words with correct prefixes and suffixes. Do you know prefix is nothing but adding something at the beginning of the word. Suffix is adding something to the end of the word. Let's see. He gave the editor a dash honest. Dishonest or mishonest? Dishonest. Okay, account of events. Next, second one, I was not mindful or full. FUL is the correct one. Of the fact that not so many years before they would not have saluted but arrested me. Okay, so it is taken from Nelson Mandela. Okay, second one. Next, 31st question is wrongly spelled words. Four words are given in which one is wrong. So here this is the wrong. Actual spelling is BEETLES, Beatles. Next, here temper, TEMPER. Okay, now we'll see the 32 question number. Okay, so here we have dictionary entry we have to do. So let's see. So question is, what is the part of speech of the word Denny? Denny parts of speech is verb. Okay, so second question is, what is the noun form of Denny? Denny noun form is Denial. Denial. Okay, so let's see 33 question number. Okay, use the following expressions in the sentence of your own. Here phrasal verb we have to do, and the question is plung in. Plung in meaning is to start doing something with enthusiasm and energy. So for that you have to write your own sentence. So sentence is, he took a deep breath and plunged into his speech. Okay, here also I have written the same meaning, to start doing something with energy and enthusiasm, or with enthusiasm and energy. Next, here we have to write down the idiomatic expression. Given word is caught my eyes. Caught my eyes meaning is something caught your attention. Okay, so by using this we have to make a sentence. So her unique fashion always catch everyone's eyes. Okay, got it. Next, 34 question is, match the following. Heartbreaking means B, producing great sadness. Then homesick means missing home and family very much. Then blockhead means an informal way, which means a very stupid person. Blockhead means very stupid person. Next, law abiding means obeying and respecting the law. Answer is B, C, D, A. Okay, guys. Up from question number 18 to question number 34, all about grammar part. So total 40 marks. Whether you get 40 out of 40 or not, please comment me below in the comment section. Okay. So next, C is the creative expression. I already told you final touch. So I already told you in the final touch of my video. So section C is creative expression. So this is the same I have already told you in my previous video, final touch of English. There I have told you this one will come surely, inshallah. So see guys, conversation between postman and postmaster, got it. Okay, so that's why whatever I'll give you, whatever I'll show you in the video, please do that. Okay, I'll from here we'll see the answer for each and everything. Okay, I'll give you the answer in a written format. So I hope guys you all have written well. If you have wrote well exam, please comment me below how marks will you get. Okay, so I hope guys this video is very helpful. So please don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. If you are new to my channel, then do subscribe. Thank you so much. Bye bye, take care, Allah Hafiz. And here you go for the question number 35 A answer, which is a conversation between postman and postmaster. Okay, guys, this is the conversation. Please pause it and just get the answer. I hope, guys, you all have written well. Okay, how many of you just skip all this section C? Just comment me below. I really hope you all have written, means you all have covered all the three sections. Okay. If you don't know the answer for anything, you have to mention the question number and write it down any of 2 to 3 lines also. Sometimes the examiner will give you 1 to 2 marks. Okay, so these type of 1 to 2 marks makes much difference in your total marks. Okay, so this is the answer for 35B, which is a diary entry. Okay, for the 36 and 37, I have chosen only one answer. I have given you only one answer, which is 36A I have chosen, and in 37, 36, 37A I have chosen, means WH questions. So in 36 and 37 B part, I have not given you the answers. Okay, so this is easy, that's why I picked this and give the answer. Okay guys, I really hope this video is helpful. So please hit the like button, share it with your friends so that they may also check out their answers. Okay, thank you so much guys. Bye bye, take care.